Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Machagrano and my disability presentation is on students with multiple disabilities. In my presentation, I will be discussing the definition of multiple disabilities, its prevalence, characteristics and resulting challenges, as well as essential information and tips for teachers to be knowledgeable of. The U.S. Department of Education defines multiple disabilities as concomitant impairments such as mental retardation and blindness or mental retardation and orthopedic impairment, where the combination of which causes such severe educational needs that they cannot be accommodated in special education programs solely for one of the impairments. In simpler terms, having multiple disabilities means that an individual has more than one disability. Numerous combinations of disabilities are possible, and the term does not specify how many disabilities the individual has, which disabilities are involved, and how severe each disability is. It is essential for teachers to know the following information about individuals with multiple disabilities. Since having multiple disabilities means that an individual has a combination of two or more disabilities, the types and combinations are endless. Approximately 132,986 students ranging from 6 to 17 years old, as a total of 0.23%, are in the special education category of multiple disabilities. Determining whether students are included in this category varies by state. For example, some states include hearing problems as a disability, while other states do not. This means that some students may be categorized as having multiple disabilities in some states, but not in others. Multiple disabilities can be the combination of countless disabilities, so it is difficult to describe shared characteristics between all individuals with multiple disabilities. The most common shared characteristics may include limited speech of communication, difficulty in basic physical mobility, tendency to forget skills through disuse, trouble generalizing skills from one situation to another, and a need for support in major life activities. A lot of individuals with multiple disabilities also struggle with medical problems. These may include seizure disorders, vision problems, hearing problems, heart disease, and cerebral palsy. Another common challenge individuals with multiple disabilities face is the ability to gain independence and participate in the community. It is imperative to note the importance of technology. Technology is a major support for those with multiple disabilities. As we have learned, an assistive technology device is the unit itself, which can be an item, a piece of equipment, or a product system. Assistive technology service is any service that directly assists an individual with a disability in the selection, acquisition, or use of an assistive technology device. Assistive technology devices and services help individuals with multiple disabilities communicate more effectively, increase their levels of independence, control their environments, have greater mobility, gain access to information, and much more. The following tips will be very helpful for teachers working with students with multiple disabilities. Unfortunately, most learning environments built for students with disabilities limit themselves to meeting the needs of specific disabilities and do not attempt to scale up to the difficulties of designing for those with multiple disabilities. It is crucial to address all disabilities an individual possesses in order to give him or her the best learning environment. Focusing on addressing just one of the student's disabilities will not be beneficial to the student, leaving him or her more susceptible to fall behind. Like always, it is important to highlight individuals' unique skills, abilities, and talents. Since students with multiple disabilities face so many challenges, it is imperative to focus on the positives and make the student's strengths known. The combination of different disabilities will have a substantial impact on the student. Teachers should always consider this question when it comes to students with multiple disabilities. How does the combination of these disabilities affect the student's learning? As I mentioned before, students with multiple disabilities rarely have the opportunity to actively be independent. Giving students as many opportunities for independence as possible will give them a sense of autonomy. Since students with multiple disabilities have to constantly depend on others, allowing them to make choices when applicable and perform actions when appropriate and safe can go a long way. Teachers should also make sure that they are constantly collaborating with the student's support team. Students will have a support team made up of various people based on the child's given disabilities. Each team member will be specialized in the disability, so it is important that the team is utilized so that all disabilities are equally and effectively addressed to give the student the best learning environment. Depending on the student's combination of disabilities, the teacher should work with the support team to come up with the most effective way to adjust and adapt the classroom, teaching strategies, and lesson plans to better the student's education and experiences. Universal design for learning is an effective approach to teaching students with multiple disabilities. Universal design for learning is a means for differentiating instruction for all students, including learners with disabilities. It is a framework that provides ways to remove or minimize barriers to learning and promote accessibility to curricula and pedagogy for all learners. As always, we should work to make instruction and learning equitable and diverse. All students should have as many opportunities as possible to succeed and excel. Since students with multiple disabilities have to face even more challenges, it is imperative that we do everything we can to give students a positive educational experience. I hope this presentation was beneficial and informative. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to your discussion responses to my question about students with multiple disabilities.